그 전부터 제가 좀 동경했던 선수여서 이제서야 만나서 좀 즐거웠고 그 옐로스타 선수 같은 경우에는 저희가 작년 월드 챔피언십 때 되게 많이 했었거든요. 그 연습 경기를. 그래서 되게 반가웠어요. 그리고 실력은 여전하시더라고요. 되게 잘했어요. 되게.
They're both players that he respects very much, and so he really wanted to play against them, and so it was nice to be able to finally play against the duo together. And Yellow Star is a player that he's played against before while he was on Fnatic because of last year, and it was really nice to meet him again because he feels that Yellow Star is a very good player.
Very respectful of that bottom lane, but you guys did do very good, and it seemed that you guys really went in at certain times in the moment and completely took over the game. The synergy seems to be working really well with Blank coming in as well. What's your opinion on how everything is gelling in the team right now?
일단 저희가 LCK에서 딱히 어느 선수의 문제점만이 아니라 저희가 전체적으로 잘 못했었기 때문에 이제 다시 마음을 가다듬고 와서 다시 반등할 기회로 삼아서 다 열심히 해서 그냥 전체적으로 기량이 올라온 것 같아요. 기량이 올라온 것 같아요.
He says, there's not one player that we can say is less or, not as good or whatever. It's just all together. While they're playing in the LCK, they felt that there was no synergy. But here, as they've been playing, it's just all kind of coming together.
Well, it definitely seems so, and that makes that you guys are in the grand final for that cup right there. Yesterday, we asked your coach Como who he thought would come out of Group B. He said Xiaogu. In the end, it was Fnatic winning. Who do you think you will face in the final? Will it be Fnatic or RNG, and why?
일단 그 예선에서 RNG가 좀 더 좋은 모습을 보여줬기 때문에 그리고 푸나틱이 어제 좀 많은 경기를 치르면서 지쳐 있을 것 같아서 RNG가 올라오지 않을까.
He said, I think in the qualifiers, RNG played quite well, and also Fnatic played a lot of games yesterday, so they might be a little mentally drained right now. So considering that maybe RNG was going to be the ones to...
Seeing that kind of second mid aggression from Ardstar.
Oh my god, that's so aggressive. What a risk to take, and she gets punished for it. Cap finds Ardstar, gives her team a very good advantage into this round. 5-on-4 situation now for a minute and a half. It's going to be all on someone like Emily with his AWP is the best opportunity they have of evening things out. You can see they've cheated a third player over. They've left Mihawk very alone at this B bomb site initially, thinking maybe there's going to be some pressure quickly towards the A site, but it's not coming out for CLG. The bomb is still over here in Kath and Benita in halls. It almost looks like CLG is going to posture for some kind of a fake.
I'm hoping this works out. Then again, Rain's been pretty adamant at sticking to this site. Then again, Alstar's been the one who's generally been
smoke.
Roaming, I guess, through second mid, catching anyone on the way through after hitting that deep side. So here we go. So of course, Emily's still kind of curious here because they haven't seen much presence. Of course, the smokes and such will make Gooseberry to kind of dedicate towards his side. But while this happens, look at Apps. That's where the action's going down, Rush. As Rain will be waiting for the push. Lovely angle this as well. Doesn't have to commit. She will have the first shot on it. Actually, Emily going down means it's open, but she just looked at the wrong time. Tries to keep in mind what could be happening at CTR. This is a perfect play from CLG Red, as Goose Breeder is the only one to do some real damage into this, as finding Potter was imperative. But really the question is, sort of unlucky timing really coming through then. CLG Red now the chance to get back into this one. We could be going even further.
The defense was actually so poised, so disciplined there in that round. It was just a little bit of a bummer because that execution, the fake comes out for CLG and no one moves. Not Emily, not Rain. Staying at the A bomb site. That's a tactic they saw earlier in this matchup, so they kind of sensed it was coming.
Hello.
The one kill over towards that B bomb site is what forced Emily to start pushing forward, to get out of her cover, get out of position. Just really nice timing from CLG on that lurk to pick her off. One more round. So Karma all set up the
Money's obviously a little bit lower than I can imagine Karma would ideally want. They are lacking a little bit of that utility that's been keeping them relatively set throughout a lot of those kind of first minute situations. Now they're more carefully towards this As of course, CLG Red will have a lot more effective. The Molly's been bounded off the skybox. As Dewsbury gets a little
У меня пинг поднялся в жопу, вообще накаляет.
better options than that. I'm not sure why she's dedicating herself to
Тихо.
that sort of lineup. That's not where CLG Red are currently considering. With 50 seconds remaining, they still have the smokes, the mollies.
Клан.
To stay sight, where Emily
Coming, man.
will be waiting.
Пинг 500, вообще в жопу.
Takes an early shoot. She shoots early. There it is, the second one. Diane gets the balls, and now a second kill for Emily. One more, Rain gets that kill, and all of a sudden CLG, this attack is crumbling. This could be the map for Karma. Although Potter makes
Potter will not give this up. Beneath and hold on for dear life. Karma on the retake. Goose Breeder was outstanding at doing this. She was the MVP previously on these retakes. This time has very lots to work with. No utility tank. Potter getting a little curious as
Че, меня слышно нормально? Пинг пятихатка поднял.
Нормально, терпи.
До этого пятихатка был, все телефон выключил, все, нормально.
Karma coming in with the close finally. Those retakes were sublime. A solid way to get this one.
Лонг.
Yeah, they outlast them in a marathon match, and that's going to be really,
Too
really
long.
difficult for CLG to come back from.
I think we need to take a break, Moses, because your stuff is coming in strong.
Лонг. Shot long.
There's a couple of those
Nice.
you should be avoiding already, but
Титаник один.
Здесь опять зайдет.
Там.
Красавчик.
language is
Чекать надо.
very strong.
Пошел нахуй.
Дура, чекать, говорю, надо, он говорит, пошел.
But bring it back to point. Credit to Karma for coming into this and keeping themselves focused throughout that game. It was a marathon game, considering the kind of ferocity that came back from the CLG Red ladies. It was incredible what they did.
Со mной лонг кто-нибудь.
But in the end, Karma did manage to find themselves just in a couple of rounds. Those retakes coming
Сейчас бы вы-
blind throughout that game as well.
Yeah, I think they win the match on it as well. That first half, there's so many incredible retakes. That's what established their defense.
It's B.
And it just comes full circle.
Nice.
Close it out finally with that 2-on-2.
So guys, I'm going to take a break, take him outside to maybe get some fresh air. In time, let's go to the
Зашел.
Панели, да.
take him down.
За Б принимай.
Thanks very much, Lauren.
На Б стоит.
Давай, долго.
Joining me.
Moses needs more than just pressure at this point.
I think we all do at this point, but what a fantastic way to start out our semi-finals. I mean, I was looking at that and thinking, is this really going to be that Fnatic situation again, where
Мид выходит, зеленый.
and then we fall all the way back to that overtime, to our second overtime. Is it safe to say that Karma may or may not have just could have very well given CLG the necessary tools to get back into this game entirely?
It seemed like they did, and that was
Nice,
the thing about
nice.
the Inferno pick, because
Чё хочешь
I know
сказать,
they've
Ребрызов?
avoided that map for over a year. I'm not sure how they do on T side, and
Понял.
Red's experience, their veteran experience at these big major events really started to
Ой,
show there.
конечно.
They came together as a team, rallied back to push it into overtime.
How does something like that happen? 13-5, just turning it around. Is that do you have to be making mistakes to not find those final 3 rounds, or did CLG just turn up in a big way?
Well, it's a combination of the two, right? I feel that it's pretty... I was actually surprised that I saw, you know, a lot of stuff
Тебя
that
ВП, блядь.
we see teams do.
Его.
I mean, right now the meta is that a lot of teams go for that smoke towards rap. They smoke off the small...
Тихо, как он прошел, вы чё гоните?
But then they actually just...
Потому что у нас только шорт смотрели, и 1 на 2 был.
I think CLG do it as well.
Мидл.
Так он через шорты прошел, наверное.
Point their mistakes in execution, right? We saw it from Karma on the T side.
Nice.
They will go for a smoke strat.
Мидл.
Некогда вся тема американцев тогда улетели. Они все играют
I
нормально.
think in the end it always comes down
Чтобы с китайцами играть.
the team that's making the comeback is playing really well, but there are also some...
Калаш бы хоть засейвил, что ли, нет, он тупой, блядь.
So more of a personal level at this point. Karma, if they had let that go, would that have been the end? Is that their team prone to tilting? Is that the kind of problem? Is that the kind of characters that feature?
I'd say that actually from both teams. I mean,
Okay.
both teams this is very emotional for them. This means a lot to them. Big rivalry, beating each other means everything to them. So that was definitely tilted karma, especially being up 13-5. So they needed this to stay alive for the next two maps.
And that does lead us nicely into our next map, which we won't be discussing just yet before
Б, возможно. Ой, лонг. Смог полетел из бокса. Бокс есть один.
Ну ты чё отстал-то там?
Я слепой, дурочка.
Я тоже был слепой, но я хоть стрелял.
Твои проблемы. Все на
Ой, бля, пиздец. В упор 7 симпатично перестрелял УП, ну сейчас, бля.
Kick me, please.
Лица тебе в рот.
Only in the best stores in your region. They come with a certificate and a unique holographic sticker. Play like the best and support esports with the new limited edition Intel Extreme Masters.
Да.
Based on Intel.
Нет,
Да.
нет, дурочка.
Так, ты тоже как бы типа играл, да? Тебя так что понизить можешь. Можешь не просить, чтобы
Нет,
тебя...
Лёш.
It's not B.
Changing the way we interact with this game is entirely.
Ну, блядь, конечно.
Да, не пишет, как.
We use this camera to interpret natural forms of human communication, like facial expression. Another cool thing we can do with this is create 3D scans. We'll actually take this and we'll composite it onto a figure.
I need to see what I look like as a princess.
We're wasting time. Let's go.
Есть. На tunnel. Это B.
Это лонг все. Я не хочу играть. Выйти не хочу. Вызывали. Стим попадаются.
It's maybe long, guys.
Open my.
Long.
Задрал тут. Нет.
PS4 for the players.
An area this size.
Во, попал. На миду один.
Captain, we are the wolves.
Get new game content first on Xbox.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Mark 12. Final entry.
Без спины скачет, нет, вообще на колесе.
You can't imagine.
Сейчас 87, пятихатка.
Mark 13. If you're hearing this, you're carrying the last remnants of humankind. Get them home.
У тебя картинка пятихатка лагает?
Да, дико, вообще туда-назад кидаешь, брат. туда-обратно кидает.
Maybe B. It's B.
Window. Это Б. Хорош. Не бери! О боже! Какая у тебя реакция?
Пинг.
Пинг 84, нормально.
У меня лагает.
Сейчас Тёмки зайду.
Слушай, Петя.
Чё?
А ты когда, блин, как он, блин? Стивен.
Deploying flashbang.
Это А.
На А. 1A. Nice. Yes.
Прикольно. Прикольно. У меня прыщ на шее.
Что?
У меня прыщ на шее.
Прикольно. Прыщ на шее. Отойдите.
The Intel Challenge here in Katowice. It's a sunny Sunday.
Да отойди-то, олень.
Short.
One to now.
Да вы идите вы, короче, кикните меня, плиз, а.
Low HP short.
Kick me, please, kick me, please.
Long. Orange long. AWP long.
Вообще. Сзади авапа валялась.
Нахер мне надо. Ах ты.
Kick me, please. Fucking team snoops. Писька дура, но ты.
Mirage next, and we'll start with Heather or Sapphire. What are you thinking about this coming into Mirage? You were surprised by Inferno. Does this one make a lot more sense?
This one definitely makes sense. So I doubted Karma a bit on Inferno. I haven't seen what they have had to offer on that map before, but on Mirage, really solid map for them. This is one they prefer, and actually what's interesting is that CLG picked it, but Karma, I'm sure, was very satisfied with how those picks and bans worked out in their favor. I think on this map, I think it was either Lauren or Moses that mentioned we didn't see those op battles on Inferno between Potter and Emily. Mirage is where that's going to happen. So these two operators are very versatile. You're going to see them rotate throughout the map, and I think there's going to be some interesting battles there.
Okay, and I mean, I don't want to. She was catching a lot of people's attention on that Inferno, holding CT Arch very. To me, felt passive. She was not committing. She would go for a fast flash peek, and then I'm talking about Inferno again. Alex, we're talking about Mirage. I'm getting sidetracked. It was a long game. There's a lot to say. We didn't have too much time to dissect it, but
there is something you can draw from your sentence, Alex, even though it didn't make much sense.
Thank you, Yanko.
Emily had a great game, right? And we saw that, you know, they had issues with some execution, missing smoke on. If that happens on Mirage, and you have a good opper on the opposing side, you can get punished for it real bad. To miss that smoke on mid, right? In know, it can cost you the round. And also, it's interesting. There's this YNK guy. He did a great video on Mirage.
How do I see that video, Yanka? Where do I go?
You go to YouTube, YNK channel, like, just type, you know, mid control on Mirage and so on. But check it out. It's fun.
I plan to, and actually, they just want to jump straight into game He wants to see a 2-0 Karma. All right, Yanko's calling 2-0 Karma.
Yeah.
Belief, there is belief. A team that last year now going to try and get some revenge, strike revenge into CLG, and we'll be finding out how it plays out with your casting pair. It's once again, it's Pansy and Mozit. Take it away, you enthusiastic duo.
Thank you so much. It's nice of you to finally form a sentence on a throw. Very, very impressive, if anything. And the knife round's actually gone.
We're all
It's
having
done.
trouble with sentences today.
What's that?
Yeah, exactly.
Form up. Let's go.
I mean, I think it's going to be a 2-0 for Karma. I think we're going to see CLG fight back here.
I'm on the CLG red train. They look too cool this morning to lose. Like, as ridiculous as that sounds, they have matching shoes. And they're red. Like, you have no idea how cool. Like, we were outside, like, talking to them when we got off the bus this morning, and I was just like, they're cooler than me, and I don't know how to handle it. Which is quite genuinely, I actually am a bit special at times at the moment. Like, my brain is just not working very well, but they are very cool. So I want to see them win. That's my deep analysis. Cool people, good shoes, want them to win.
Well, this is that map now where we can see that alt battle come out. I mean, the analysis was right. We didn't get to see it too much on Inferno. It's a difficult up map, but here on Mirage, plenty of opportunities now for Potter and Emily to go head to head. That's going to be huge. Big thing to note as well is that I believe last map both. I mean, if I'm remembering correctly, I think Team Karma actually won both pistol rounds. So that's going to be huge. If CLG is able to even just take one of these, it's going to be a massive ability to get up some. So, take it away.
Thank you, Moses. I will. And it does seem as though we are seeing CLG red, of course, on this T side now taking that mid control. Maybe been watching some of Yanko's videos. Who knows? Maybe someone in the world did.
Let's go. Let's go.
Play split through.
Hold this position.
Emily still
Cover this
probably the
area.
right choice to play this relatively passively.
Stay here.
However, it does give room for movement here. Timing is right. However, it's looking at this round, but there's the break.
Hold this position.
Benita does find Emily, and now there's two players in towards CT.
Deploying
Nita
flashbang.
kind of find the right pacing. Mia does cover off Gooseberry to so.
Yeah, the position by Miss Harvey is so strong. One kill, Artstar falls. Terrorists win. Miss has a kit, but there's too many people ready to peek at her. Miss Harvey with another kill, Benita as well. This is a clean sweep for CLG so far. They have lost Cath, but no real issue taking that pistol round. So there it is, first one of the series. On the Terra side of Mirage, CLG Red gets on the board first. What kind of an investment are we going to see out of Karma? Are they going to go for that scout on Emily? Are they going to go for the armor and pistols? And yes, they are. Artstar and Miha already bought up, so is Rain now.
Let's go, my brothers.
Gooseberry with the Deagle as well. So
our enemies tremble.
I was like, is he okay?
Smoke!
But I like the pacing.
Just waiting to see what's coming.
No, it's tantalizing almost when you do these sort of things. I just saw soup being brought as our lunch, and that's the last thing I want right now. Emily, though, going to be watching that connector push.
I'm throwing a flashback.
The armor is there to boot, so they can do some work considering there are a lot of rifles that are out for CLG Red. This can be a very tough round. Potter, though, going to be caught out actually by Emily. And that is
I am planting the
could
bomb.
have been a recoverable rifle. Little does Emily know that, but
It's kind of a small mistake by CLG. They have no SMGs, they have all these rifles, so they're on a terrorists win. That needed to get traded out. Now Emily's got herself in a little bit of a clever position, but she bails out. She's grabbed a lot of intel. She knows there's at least two in mid. She might have even spotted the third. But still, no commit anywhere from CLG. Benita all alone as well. She's very exposed. There's some opportunities here for Karma to get some picks, but it's going to be Diane who finds Karma, or I mean, Artstar pushing up into those holes, and now in the ladder is Harvey taking this duel, not able to find a range just yet.
No, my friend.
I'm not sure if I like the team side at the start. Them playing very alone, and they've actually allowed a rotate to come in from the CT side. Now here we go. That's like only three standing. Die being rotated harder. Suddenly Gooseberry finding that kill is going to make this worse. Benita now in a 1v4. This is Tedious errors from CLG, being too cautious, kind of giving away rounds like this. There we go, Karma's going to pick it up in the end, and that's going to be a 1-1 coming through, and they sound thrilled with that apparently. But I don't know, CLG Red, I don't know why you'd literally allow a pistol round to go to that degree. You gave them the opportunity then.
Yeah, very spread on their pistol, getting a couple players getting picked off all by themselves, no trades, and without the SMGs to just be hyper aggressive, they're staying far back and allowing rotations or allowing Karma to get the intel and move around the map with it. Hold here. So, I mean, CLG does win the pistol round, but it doesn't really matter to them when you drop the second. So Karma now in the driving seat. They also get advantage for them into this round, and even though it is there's a nice crossfire set up at this deep bomb site for defense.
Rain and Artstar will be the two players to have to deal with this. Here we go, the first one goes in. That's only going to maybe catch a couple of seconds of worth, but they don't check towards short. They're just trying to challenge on towards sight. And you can't ignore it forever. That rifle will start doing damage, but Artstar switching over to USPS. Still doing some serious work here. Brings it down to just 4 players standing for Karma. 2 on towards the other side. Miss Harvey still with the Tech 9 though, but Potter has recovered the rifle. This could be starting to cause maybe a bit of a problem here, and they line up, but they can't get it done. Artstar will remove Potter as a threat, and it just leaves Miss Harvey alive.
Yeah, not really too much left for her to do. They know exactly where she is. She's winded up, and all 4 members just staring right at him. There it is. Goose Breeder's going to clean it up. So that crossfire, Rain actually misses the initial shots, but it's just a strong position that CLG couldn't clear her out quick enough.
Let's go, let's go!
Karma go up 2-1, and now we have the MVP out for Emily, and there's not going to be a buy here for CLG, they have to save as much money as they can with that investment in the last round, not getting enough done, not getting a plant, only 1 kill. They've just got to save their money for that round. And actually, Potter might not even without that plant, and if she does, it's going to be without armor.
Smoke!
Oh, this is pretty sick. Pop flash comes in. Miha beheads Miss Harvey, and she goes for a second.
I am planting the bomb.
Miha eventually does clean her out, but Goose Breeder's there for the recovery.
Counter-terrorist win.
But the PT-50 will claim Karma, keeping things relatively clean here. Miha seeing the fight pick up 3, of course, Naran did eventually 4, but good play. 3-1. Here comes the buy-up, and as you said, maybe a little bit of a lacking presence, as Potter will not have the order.
She could have gotten it, but like I said, it would have been without.
We will make them cry.
Maybe you wanted to be a little bit faster paced as well. Maybe they're calling some kind of a strategy. It's going to be Miss Harvey and Potter.
Cover this area.
But Emily's going to be here challenging the AWP. It comes out and actually hits Emily. Just drills it.
Drop the bomb.
Falls away. Doesn't get that blind from it, but the presence. She knows she's about to be put under pressure. There's one coming from underpass as well. That's Kath, who eats a little bit of nade damage. But they force Karma to be a little bit passive.
Relatively similar to that first pistol round. They did accumulate towards it. They hit. It is Benita again being that amped player, which things, but now of course weapons and a four-bomb play is going to be a little more difficult than that. However, now they are running out of options, and they only excuse me, have 1 smoke on Miss Harvey, so I guess you're gonna have to pick where you put this. Maybe towards the side of stairs and try and maybe take the focus. See the gap in a bit of an endless battle with Latherum, and it doesn't. Counter-terrorist win. Again, Miss Harvey lines up the smoke towards. I think that's gonna go towards the stairs, if I'm not mistaken. And that's their one choice to go for. They're gonna have to challenge out everyone else, and it will be Mia waiting in the dark corner and does pounce. There we go. The lack of smokes and utility gonna be hindering every approach from CLG as this is Karma with the shutdown.
Yeah, late Molotov comes out towards ramp as well, so Potter was the only one there. She had no teammates to trade off that kill in a crucial position to hold on the defense for Karma. 4-1 now, and now the money starts building up. You can see Rain, $7,500. About 5,000 on a couple other members as well. Miha and Artstar, both over 5,000. So plenty of money now, and they can continuously rebuy these Molotovs, all these smokes. They have everything they need to block off choke points. CLG with no success quite yet since the pistol round. It's been all Karma. Emily now just kind of a delayed peek in the middle.
Ready.
But Potter, the timing of it, she's not exposed quite yet. So this is going to be a play up connectors, no utility. But 3 members coming through underpass. Gonna try and surround and rush this off, but Emily, she's gonna get the first kill. Plenty of time now to readjust. Misses the second shot, and there it is. They do swarm her. Miha gets one, but the op has been salvaged by Benita, and what can she do from it? She's gotta have some success.
Not gonna have much of that. Rain still playing around the ladder. Never gonna Rain again. Take it. It's Miss Harvey now. That makes two left. Another Molly would come out. Rain closes down with some very important kills. Gonna wait on the Molly. That's, you know, an improvement as to normal as to how this game's gone. And if any of you at home have worked out how many people have died to a Molly, please do tweet me and Moses, because we are dying to know.
Maybe at least 5 or 6.
Moses.
CSGO.
Oh, wow. There you go, there's a plug.
Thank you.
I hear they call me fancy. You should tweet us how many people have died to Mollies if you can. I can. I go above my 2 hands. Pretty difficult. But hey, we are into the big buy. This, wow, okay. Double off on the T side.
Yeah, I mean, that plant was actually really, really good. That gives them so much money. They have the full losing bonus built up. The interesting thing now is this is going to be an execute. With 2 ops on an A execute, you only have 3 members to put pressure onto the bomb site, so those AKs have got to be a little bit cheeky. Peering over the edge of the smoke. Pop flash comes over. She's going to clear it out, but coming through that smoke, Kath finds her. It's not working.
That's smooth. Oh, that's exceptional. This time that smoke is plentiful. So, I can't do this. Look at the snake button again. Smoke, but it has actually allowed a chance there for a couple of players to do the damage. It's Ellie at the front of this. Round the back, here comes Arthur as well. Arthur is about to be absolutely hammered if she hasn't got shelter. Doesn't perfect plant the Potter. She
Hey guys.
in this one, going up with everything they need. Mistakes coming in. Smoke allowed a chance for pressure to be applied. Emily made the most of it, going out from jungle, and these are not errors that I'd imagine happening from a team who's got a team house, who has this time to crack. You should be able to nail the A smokes every time, every single day of the week.
I mean, that's just an incredible round for Emily as well. 4 kills against the double on as well. Pin her down and prevent her. Now another off. But Emily, she's been the star so far. Potter's gonna have her out. She can't land the shot though. Doesn't even deal the Molotovs in the mouth. So they force a good amount of utility to be used. So Karma late into the round. There's only a minute and there's a minute and a half left, and they've used so much utility. They have no smokes. They only have 3 Molotovs left. So CLG pressured early and actually with the lead, they get a little bit antsy and use so much.
They're going B.
Worrying though. One round just isn't good enough, considering that was the pistol as well, the first pistol, then the second got turned towards Karma's favor. No. Well, these are some fundamental errors. It's mistakes you shouldn't be making. It's going to be another pinch towards A. Miha, Emily, and Gooseberry are going to be the ones have to kind of sit back. And a couple of flashes of Molly still on the T side can mean that they can clear corners quite quickly. So, already, Emily just gets the face again. 2 kills. Miha's found where the slack was put and picks it up. And here we go. Finally getting some bit of shots here actually from COG more than anything. Back on this plant for Ram. If Potter makes it out there, this is going to be very hard to retake, but they do still have a Molly and a couple of flashes.
And these retakes, as we've said for Karma, have been
Where are we going?
Molotov is going to go up. Potter's not going to be affected by that, and there she is. That flashbang is perfect. She's got to hide. They spot her out as well. They know exactly where she is now, and she looks the wrong way at the wrong time. Artstar takes her out. Now down to a one-on-one. Kath looking for 4 kills in this round to save it for CLG. Swinging out wide. She's going to lose it. Artstar.
Push.
7-1, and even salvages.
7-1. Ahora.
This is when you didn't reset very well. This is not a good place for COG Red.
And that's why you see the pause coming
Oh my god. Go B guys.
Everybody calm down.
I am checkmate. I am a
Like center yourselves. We're down a map. This is the semifinals. We can't afford to be having this kind of a performance at this stage. They are flying into this round. They have plenty of money from the plant, from the losing bonus. The only thing they're going to be missing is an AWP, but to be honest, it hasn't really worked out for them, so that's not a huge issue.
Smoke!
Relax now.
One guy lower from. Two is on over. Three.
That way, so.
3 to me.
To discuss. Now this will have to wait and find out. It's been a little bit lackluster from CLG Red, seeming to do the same sort of things, try and take that mid control. But then when it really comes down to it, they get but either they lose out to someone else around like Emily being able to land, not being or the way here in the semi-finals at the Intel Challenge in Katowice. Karma has been running rampage, but another default A coming through, and last time
Go long to push.
Shut up. Stay here, guys. And now that smoke's gonna cost him.
Stay here, guys.
Let's go. Very standard round. I mean, right out of the gate.
Stay here.
Doesn't even go for map. Execute here onto this A bomb site. Just to rotate back. Miha's got a little bit of a clever position. Smoke comes out. She misses the timing. Now they're already up on the boxes. She gets a good dink on Miss Harvey. There's Potter with the kill as well. Miha, they line up for her, but Potter helps her out.
Oh my god, one hit.
Smokes this time block her off. The plant is going to go down. Another retake. This could be a disastrous nightmare if the success continues for Team Karma.
I do like
Oh my god, green.
an adjustment on the one towards jungle, a little closer to the side, but here we go, retake time coming in from the CT side, Rain at the helm, gonna take the challenge at Tetris, and Kath just smashes her back, and there we go, trades out coming in, but the problem is the Potter, if she gets challenged down, this is it. Oh,
Position.
what a shot comes through, there's the
One
defense,
shot.
and that nightmare repeats again for CLG Red.
Yeah, the utility, those smokes in both choke points. Both CLG members have to push through it. Such a tough spot to be. And Emily is just on point right now. 12 and 3. That flick was so nice.
You've almost got to feel a little bit for CLG Red. This is that same nightmare. This is Inferno again, trying to hold the retakes and just being desperately unsuccessful. It's a bit of a rarity, but here we go. Back into the CLG Red, of course, still able to buy up as enough losses will.
Red.
What's that? Miss Harvey taking a bit of an off angle to mid. Does
Rest. Nice.
You don't want to give her a chance at the moment. She is absolutely on point, and 1 minute 28 seconds left. T-Star
Please me drop.
Moses, this is not
Guys.
No, not at all. And actually, the window isn't even still up in the ladder room. Her and Kath have had this battle a couple times. Nate is massive.
You're welcome, Sugar.
To the fight. CLG spread out across the map. They can't even decide where they're going to go. Potter's going to try and keep Rain locked in here, but it's Emily. This angle is so effective for her.
And relatively going rather unpunished, which is the most surprising part in my eyes. That has been a consistent, but no one really finding that form to, find any challenge. Dangerous is obviously to come out of that sort of angle, but certainly a possibility not to back away from that actually. Away from the situation there. Come in from Palace now. Should be able to line up the shot, doesn't quite get it. But this is all a ploy. This is a clever play, but now suddenly I think they realize what's going to come their way. It's a B here from 3 players. Rain on shot.
Yeah, nice play from Benita. Gets that pick. Oh, Emily again with a nice shot. Now Kath has got to be very careful. Emily, be a little bit patient. Wait for your teammate. She's joined her now into this 2-on-2. Kath over towards Catwalk 1 at the bench. Molotov. It'll be dangerous for Diana. They're going to run right through the smoke and jump out the window. And there's the pistol out for Emily. She gets that kill. Got one more to find. The plant is not for Kath. Emily can stick this. Full 5-second defuse. Kath is going to be pushing up. Is she going to get there in time? 1 second, and she does find it. Crucially, she doesn't fall for anything. Kath gets them their second round. First since the pistol.
But how do you lose that? Almost lose those sort of rounds? What is it? A 3v2-ish? Bomb plant?
We are going to do this.
It's terrifying, but
I mean, Emily's at 50. Such a big. Done some good damage in these rounds. The economy is essentially depleted behind this buy. So much like Inferno, it's another situation where the score is still very spread out, but one win for CLG, they can break the economy to close the gap.
And I really like this. I like seeing that progression. Just throughout the map, whereas Palace, it gives you information, it gets you started into these games. Shut down Miha here, but we still know the real threat, the monster of connector that still lurks. It's Emily. Kath smashes it. Lovely little double coming out from her, single-handedly doing some insane amounts of work. Still, however, a player awaits on A, that being Goose Breeder. Sat just on top of Dark, and Kath had the right idea, couldn't quite land the finisher on it. Now here comes the close, lovely. The rest of the net from COG Red falls into place at the right time. It's just R-Star.
That's Kath's just now really dominated us from that position. It's not going to happen again. She just pre-fires it. No response from the op, and Artstar, like I said, the economy's gone, so there's no reason for Artstar to even push forward and try and make an effort into this round. Just save your gun, use it for the next one, see if you can maybe have some kind of a kill that's going to allow you to
City spawn.
But a good response finally from CLG Red. The pause didn't immediately attack on it, but eventually now CLG Red anti-eco, which they lost.
One guy city spawn.
Simplest of things.
Foda-se mesmo na perna, cara.
One time in the making, it felt like 8-3 now being the scoreline, and now we get the AWP. Now we get everything they need, and they
Go short.
You can see the money on the opposing side here for Team Karma. It's 2.5k, 1.8 after upgrading the pistols, so it's excuse me, highly limited. So seeing what they can do is going to be the whole one. But there will probably be some flashbacks, some rounds when on very closeness. And I like this from us. I'll take the rifle aggressor. She's got a backup as well. Doesn't get much done with it. So Goose Breeder can do some brain work. Okay, that's a 2-for-1 trade. They're going to get 2 rifles out of that. Emily can't get there to make anything of it. Potter takes the shot. So now 3 left on CT side.
Yeah, Emily was dead no matter what. Goose Breeder's picked up a good amount of utility. She has an 8k. Miha now has an M4 as well. That's the one. The only member without a rifle, and she's the one who's going to bear the brunt of the attack. Alone. Working their way over there, and actually Miha's got a decent read on this, gambling a little bit towards the B site.
B's clear. Go B.
Easy kill, but it misses. Can't hit the shot. Headshot. Miss Harvey trades it off, but Miha's
Two guns now up on the CT side as well. Kath could save this though. Potter needs to keep selling this though. Has to keep taking these brave shots. Does get the arm towards Goose then, and now Kath closing in. Like, you can hear the Jaws theme tune in the background.
Come on, let's go.
Kath. Alright, there we go. Got a little nervous then. A little worried about that. I was like, no, not this, not like this. But well played out. Takes the time to actually land that shot. And now 8-4 CLG Red. Starting to look like I'm throwing a flashback. It's just being
as well. Gives Artstar a Fama. So that one gun that was saved, that one M4, allows Artstar to build up enough money to give Emily the weapon she needs. A execution for CLG. They're already lined up for it. Just going to wait out the smoke at a ramp. It's going to come down to Miha and Goose Breeder, and then Emily on the rotate is going to have to be very effective.
And normally they go for the kind of play where they like to smoke a little closer to the site than the standard. However, this time with Potter making these sort of peaks, this could be a linchpin off the back of it. Now Emily's going to be working her way up the stairs, so actually with Potter being this far out, it's a little confusing, but they trade out eventually. Now Miha gets a chance to get into this, and look at CLG playing ahead of the smokes, a little brazen, a little brash in that. They don't get the shots they need to, and now Emily's allowed to run Rampage, and there's a smoke failure in this one. There's a gap in it that allows a peek from the stairs, and the bomb yet to go down. Artstar on the flank. This is starting to look pretty bad for CLG.
Yeah, Artstar got a good jump on this hit. They pushed up Catwalk right before it came out, so she's got a nice flank. She dinks Diane, doesn't get the kill though. Should be an easy cleanup for her teammates though. Now they know exactly where Benita is. Back at the bomb site, she's down to 10 HP. And Emily's just gonna clean her out with the pistol. So the op still stands at 9th round for Team Karma now, as they get back on the board. Another buy though for CLG, and you're right, once again it comes down to that gap in the smoke. Rain found a great angle on those stairs, where she's able to just peer over the top of that smoke.
Yeah. And these sort of problems, these sort of areas are what you can fix in dry runs. You look at it, you literally put the smokes down, you go over there and you look at what can happen. And I love the plan, I love the theory crafting behind how they were playing this plans for ramp, but keep running it against a team who's actually reading your playstyle.
Falou short também e uma vez o CT spawn, foda-se.
Trail is still got a bit of late to play with here, and these B hits haven't been too awful. Excuse me, generally running over rain, but it's Armstar who's been kind of been a bit of a thorn in the side, so it's going to be a fast and quick hit off the back of it. Nice work from Dai, and a bit of a shaky performance from Armstar there. It's going to be Rain to have to pick up the pieces, and she is certainly doing that. Excuse me.
Here, guys.
The force of Hammer coming through there is now 3v4. I wouldn't say it's impossible, Moses Crucial.
Let's wait them.
Being pretty deadly.
Yeah, but a really tough spot now, all blocked into the choke point. That hit was not delayed enough for the rotations to get there in time. They've got to now be aggressive out of these smokes, out of these choke points. There's Emily, of course, jumping out, but 2 responses from CLG, this Harvey and Kath, both pretty much ending this retake possibility.
Don't rush. Don't rush.
Reset.
So, 5-7s, P250, utility here, like literally anything they can afford at this point. It's far from ideal. So, back into the breach once more. We'll be seeing exactly how much CLG Red can do here. They need to keep this pretty much together, to play off the back of it. We've known they've actually been struggling until these rounds to close them down cleanly, and look at the aggressive play. Will at least pick that one. Worried for these guys. It's never been a clean sort of approach, but this time it's going to go better. Emily, sure, finds one. If maybe Emily had some good timing on that, doesn't have it. Picks up a rifle, and now
This is a situation now where CLG, all they should really do here is group up and just hit a bomb site together. No matter who they find, no matter how many the trades should all go in their way. So all 4 members are going to be in the tunnels, and they're going to take over this. Actually, I think
One beat.
Emily's going to have a quick flank, but I think it's going to be a little bit already about to get the bomb planted.
Yeah, and sadly for Rain, she actually picked it just as they started to make the play, so they're going to have to kind of revisit this spot again. Now takes the peek. One player is actually holding the push up, one short, holding it back. This shouldn't be possible, and I like the way the pod is already considering this. I hope timing's not against it, because it very well could be, and timing is against her. Misses a shot now. Emily's got a little bit of a drop of this. Doesn't make anything of it, and is kept safe now. Rain lost and alive. Can't really find anything else. So CLG recover to a respectable scoreline at this point.
Yeah, and it's off the back of Kath, who had a fantastic half, picking things up later on, getting a bunch of key entries. Benita as well. One round I think that she had was really, really impactful was just getting that opening. It was the first gun round they won. That seems to have opened the floodgates a little bit. So this is actually pretty similar to Inferno, where CLG on their T side in the first half was locked out for a certain period of time, and then figured things out, got some rounds towards the end. And now it's just going to be, unlike Inferno, can they actually finish this off?
I am planting the bomb. Smoke! Bomb has been
Big question, isn't it? The big task more than anything is, can they close?
Maybe.
CLG Red, they seemingly come alive on their team side.
Fire!
Maybe they could do something with that.
Well, we saw how good Emily was and how much of an impact that had with that AWP on the CT side. Is Potter going to be able to replicate that? Because these ops can be so incredibly effective on this map. We also saw some double op setups, on Inferno.
Find out very, very soon. We are almost underway into the second half here of the second map in this semi-final between Karma and CLG Red. Map 1, of course, going in the way of Team Karma. It looks like a bit of a default A, 2 smokes in place, or in play, should I say, at the moment. An interesting stance coming up from the CT side, both playing quite passively towards site. No one's actually in it, so opting for a bit of a gap towards CT, just going to try and take the fight. A bit dangerous when there's 2 players there, and actually, here we go. Suddenly the T side is breaking through, they're getting there, but this is a whitewash. CLG Red doing the damage. There's Kath again. Underneath the 2 players you pointed out during that little bit of a break, coming into their own.
Both pistol rounds on this map now go the way of CLG. That was a ridiculous hold. That was so bad. When those hits come in, the most important thing is just keeping control of those spawn stairs, but they just slaughter everyone. They don't feel any pressure whatsoever. So clean sweep. 7.
One lower tunnel.
This is the danger. They lost the second round in the first half. That cannot happen again.
Passively against these pistols, and just seeing what happens. They're not taking next 9 to 250. damage, but gets all the information. As Benita to find Miho pushing out that palace area as Potter will get overrun. And still a little bit dangerous in that one, but Benita and Kath still doing incredible work here. Bomb's gonna go down, so a nice bit of silver lining for the T side in this one, considering how the opening from the seconds went, but there's the cleanup and there's the defuse.
Yeah, only one kill. They probably would have liked to get at least one more on to do some economic damage. Either way, plant is pretty nice out of them, and CLG they do sustain, so they get up towards 8. Still, right for Diana, has a little bit of an opportunity now against these unarmored opponents. It does have good armor penny. It might be a situation where she's going to upgrade next turn no matter what, so just get aggressive with it, see if you can build up some money.
Fair enough. Why not? One rifle with armor and then one fire. So let's see.
Yeah, I mean that could be a misbuy, but also it could be just kind of a situation where they say, let's see what comes of it. I think Lil, it's kind of to have one Tech 9 in the gun round, salvage a weapon, get to be aggressive with it.
I am planting the bomb.
Maybe playing with the money system a little bit. They're gonna have to run through a Molotov, and there's another kill on the Molotov. And look how low they've gone from running through the fire. A second Molotov kill for Miss Harvey. The rest of them is mowing him down. She gets one kill, and Potter takes the last one, steals it away.
Great hold coming through from COG Red. Then this one, I mean, we're consistently impressed with their CT side. Normally, it's been actually quite fruitful for their games leading up to this. It's more, how much can Team Karma do now? They've got the option out on Emily, so this is where it gets a little more deadly. I feel that must have been a misbuy. Quite possibly. We'll have to wait and see. For their hopes, you have to imagine they're too much because but still, coming into this one, a little bit of a different style here for Team Karma. Not facing so much heavy damage control as, let's say, it was such a heavy investment. Now Potter
way up catwalk. This is just she has no armor. She's got to be very careful.
Oh, this.
Oh no! What? Rain walks right in front of Emily, takes off her head. Wrong person to shoot, and now this B bomb site though is still under a lot of pressure. They're making it work regardless of the TK. So this first gun round is looking good. 4-on-2 situation, and Potter's gonna go for this retake. She's swinging around the bomb site through the corner. That's a 10th round for Karma. Survived with 4 members. The only death is a team kill.
Alright. Drains down like 3.5, just like... Great.
More heated exchange that round.
Oh, that would have been fantastic. Because the best thing is when you're at these events, you can just like look at each other and you're like, what are you doing?
What have you done?
What have you done? Alright. Nice passive. Maybe expecting aggression from COG Red, and actually, that's exactly what's happening. Kath might be in trouble here. 3 players, and there it is. Smacked down by Emily. That is perfect to begin a round like this. 4 players now remain. The double up still in practice. This has become quite hard to hold.
And they've got to be very careful with 2 ops for CLG. They don't give one right back, and that was the opportunity. Misses the shot. Let's go, my friend. The A-bomb site. There's just Artstar on A ramp. This is looking, instead of the catwalk into a B pinch, this is going to be a pinch towards that A-bomb site. And actually, they just started getting up. Now they have catwalk. Artstar at A ramp.
I feel Artstar is like in a different team speak right now, just doing different things. Great. But anyway, Dai does get the job done. Double up combo coming up with right now left in a one. No is Dai at the moment. She is on fire, and they do close around. We are back all even, all square at 10-10. And yeah, I'm not sure what is going on with Artstar. I don't know what's going on with that camera shot. Look at the player.
Well, that's the interesting thing, is she was in perfect position to help her teammates get into that A site.
Yeah, and then they just switched up towards...
Right. Now, obviously, they can't know the setup that CLG is running.
Yeah.
But Artstar essentially was kind of a useless player, is basically like evening out the numbers just by default.
Something like me for me.
A execution, 2 smokes or
Esquece o pau.
It'll be pretty standard. 1 towards connector, 1 towards top of stairs. Try and get this plant down. Kath is off.
Só estiverem em recuo, que eu mando granada.
And they don't clear her out. finally trade that one off. Cap as well as dropped down into the
Fucking amigo.
Don't short.
He's gonna provide that bonus money and actually make it a little bit of a bit.
Já caiu atrás de ti.
This is how you kind of lose rounds unless you can do that like Potter. Just
Nice, man. Tá outro. Boa.
Foda-se, o gajo desceu, não consegui matar.
on her side here, and if you're not checking Tetris at any point, Miss Harvey, there might be a problem. That molly's actually cost him a bit of time. Challenge comes out, but here comes the lineup. Goose Breeder going big again, 1v1. And Potter's holding it. Potter holds it, and Goose Breeder goes big again. This girl has been insane. That's 4 kills. That's another clutch on the board, and that keeps Team Karma in the lead.
What an incredible win from Goose Breeder. What a sick play.
Against her old team.
Yes.
So it's like, hey, Karma. It's an ample name. You got it. You are slow today.
Working on it.
Yeah, you're
Let's go, people.
I mean, regardless, you don't win a round like that without capitalizing on some mistakes from your opponents. So CLG not clearing that out initially, like you said, Miss Harvey, but still a ridiculous round to win.
Basically, they didn't have any microphone right now. The other ones are
One me, please.
Estou a plantar agora.
Não ajuda, cara.
Only on PlayStation. For the players.
that mini bot's gonna. I love it how he's counterattacking, but him fighting into this. Oh boy, Boom come out in there. He's trying to outfight this, and that is gonna be it. GT Dercio with the 3-0 overhook, making it look easy. Yeah.
He's not first game.
Wow.
That's surprising.
I like it. Bruno. Dercio showing the personality in front of the home crowd. You make a ceremony, that's fine. I will too.
Yeah.
And a resounding trio. That's a player to banner is done.
Mas assim, se o bicho tem gás no longo, manda flash e tudo.
Can't wait to hear what he says again. I'm gonna throw it again.
Mandaram 2 flash.
Também já manda.
You don't really love giving
Tiraram o fogo.
It's still a 2-5 body, even though he doesn't get synergy with any of his stuff.
Foda-se, não consegui sair a tempo.
It's always great to kill immediately. Now, how this guy gone would feel good to play on. Well, it would be unfair to play here, but it's always
One guy long.
anything big until Solanas.
I didn't want to use these.
How long?
To make it a
Playing how you have many times.
yeah, I say,
Playing how you have many times. You have a fantastic record.
on this turn, run probably the Snow Chugger and do the 3-3, and then use this 3-4 to kill Solanas, or a little bit pop somewhere.
The crowd is always amazing.
Grazie.
Yeah, just for the time being. Yeah.
We don't normally do this, but any Polish words for your fans?
Still, Trump is pretty healthy. Definitely a good
Ladies and gentlemen, Dercio is through to the semi-finals, which means he will also be playing in front of you in the Spodek Arena tomorrow. We'll see him tomorrow. Sean, what do you make of that one?
It was a fantastic series. Good performance from Dercio, of course, and overall he gets some Spodek
So you can hero power to
I think a
run both
dream
these
for any player.
hope for the best.
One shot.
What it is in front of a home crowd.
Me in front of like 3 people.
That's what I'm gonna do.
We got it all, man. We got it all.
Solanas.
I mean, Nate, I can say the same for yourself. One thing, unfortunately,
One Palma. City. Where they found?
Because then that just leaves them the easy
Very nice. Guys,
Yeah, he's also got like a couple teams fell. So he might just be thinking, burst, survive a couple turns. I mean, that's rough.
Game number 2, I really like the way that Huck played. I thought he played very good, very solid for a long time. Sniping the 40 of the
Info.
Pressure down.
One guy going mid to Williams.
One window.
Ai, Jesus.
So you can get testing out of the goal. Good one.
It was close. It was not a TV. Like, I think it's a little bit 2-5. Now game number 3 again. And that is becoming a very different map. Very well with fighting an incredibly uphill battle.
He's thinking about what he has to do. Not just to fight necessarily either, but to actually get back.
1, 2 minutes.
I also don't want to take anything away.
Yellow.
Yeah, definitely first check what comes out of each of those.
Virtual Rainbow. 50. Nice. Window. One window.
So I think the best case
Door.
Trump's shredder. That.
Yellow. One door.
Yeah. I mean that's a one. How many cards chance?
Yeah. There's not really about like over the top.
There's some weird stuff you can do. Like, there's very little
Okay.
pretty much just like understate like
That's right. Punishing fell reserve is a pretty decisive thing. Yeah, absolutely. And so now, if you're left hand and you're going to
Go long.
how do you keep your mental fortitude about it? It's potential thought going down the path of, oh my gosh, what am I doing here? Did I just hop down my way? What's going on?
I remember
He killed quite a few guys.
he didn't seem to have any trouble, but like, yeah, I asked him a couple weeks ago, like, Terrence
2 guys long.
Land short. Oh, one short, guys. Short. No, this is
Vamos mandar granada para o banco.
Kurwa, ja pierdolę. No wiesz? Nie rozumiem.
That's just gotta be being yeah, that's gotta be just being honest.
Yeah, this guy took out a lot of people on his way. I think he got knocked pretty early, which meant he got wins a lot more.
MK. Into one MK mid. Short flank.
Well, he's up against it here versus a warrior. Presumed to be a control warrior. Yeah. Has a lot of answers for some of the mech mage cards that exist there.
Check short, orange.
Let's get a snow chugger established early. Hide behind it, right.
Flank.
But
Sure.
Yeah, short with the dog.
Blue favors it.
Nice.
I played both of these. These are my
Make me repeat. Please, please.
And I've started playing backwards and forwards. I've played a lot of mech before. I've played a lot of forwards next year. And like looking at my win rates over time or what I struggle with, the mech mage has more chances to run the game than the warrior has to stall it out. And even if the warrior does manage to stall it out, sometimes the mech mage can just pull something out again, and it just makes it even tougher.
Sure.
It's a hard matchup sometimes with mech mage because you have to make difficult choices. A lot of times you have to from the face early on.
Okay.
Just to protect the board that I have.
Sure.
Oh, there's a short, one guy short.
Plan. Yeah.
Maybe short.
Yeah, I think I might as well, especially because I'm on point. But back to what we were talking about, I feel as though incredibly efficient ways to do it.
Yeah.
You know, that I've found a lot of my mech games, I run out of steam and it's only turn like 6.
Yeah.
Up, please, short. Up, 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 up.
And it's
Up, 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 tonight.
There can be those helpless games.
Yeah.
There's also those games where you just
Of course, yeah, in any matchup, there's those games where you just have everything and they have none of it. And so,
yeah, something happens like this where you hide a mech warper behind an Ortron.
Yeah, which is
he's gotta like
One
With AVP.
and then you just have shop slide.
2 guys long.
I think it's still his play though, yeah.
Yeah.
1 beat.
There's still a lot of answers, but
Yeah.
this is the point of the game where it becomes quite difficult.
Ia, cum caralho, two guys long.
Terrible. That's incredible. That's actually really
Foda-se, não tá fácil, caralho.
in this situation.
You gotta show him.
I think, you can kind of see the little smirk behind those hands on his face.
1 guy behind you.
I think it's across 300.
Mam też dość pomogł i tu.
Yeah.
That's the luxury guy having another great game. He's happy to put his life on this, and then he would have been at the mercy of whatever luck he had. That's big.
He's made a career out of it. Even in this matchup, DC is quite sick. He doesn't really the bottom is right there. It's gonna be rough.
Ficas a mostrar aqui deste cantinho e o outro.
See, this is
Yeah, to the face.
I have like these are the terms.
Fica só a fazer disco aos gajos.
Sure, but yeah.
São dois.
Many different ways. It's really tough. It's a tough card.
GG.
It's absolutely
Very nice.
52-40.
This is certainly
Imagine if he
your Geo Puck was on kill for a giant lead.
Yeah.
So
We're all
now this is the point of sort of the point of stabilization.
Foda-se, não fui para ouvir, caralho. Foda-se.
Just has to be the point is like Puck has kind of made himself completely relevant. And he can do it in series. He clears his off.
so not for a while. He's got to do something different.
He could be
This one is a
Yeah. If there's one class 2 that has sort of just endless comeback mechanics, though, he's already got Alex Strauss in return, and he's very, if you notice,